All right, hi students, Dr. Jacob here. How's your egg experiment going this week? I have my 2 eggs right here, and I have my one that was in Coca-Cola for 3 days now. It looks like this, it looks awful. Imagine if that was your teeth. So it did do exactly what many of you predicted. Many of you predicted that it's going to turn brown. You also predicted that the shell was going to stay the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this egg, and I encourage you to do the same if you have the opportunity. Take this egg and we're going to put it in water for 24 hours and see what happens. So I have a separate cup here in this blue cup. I'm just going to move it to simple tap water, nothing fancy, and just leave it there for the next 24 hours and let's see what happens. Now, the other egg, which maybe your mother or father or grandmother or aunt was getting a little frustrated because it didn't smell exactly great, was our egg in vinegar. And when you get it out, do you see how big it became? Now, what's interesting is that vinegar is considered an acid. And so did you see what happened with the egg while it was sitting in with the vinegar? It dissolved that entire shell, and now you have this rubbery egg. Now, if we push too hard, we're going to cause it to explode. But you have this rubbery egg that is much bigger than what it was when we originally put it in the cup. So very neat whenever you look at the power of vinegar in just 3 days over an eggshell. So what I'm going to do with this one, and I encourage you to do the same, is grab another cup. I'm going to wipe off the outside very gently. We don't want to cause more of a mess than we already have. And I'm going to grab another cup, and this time I'm going to go into my bag and I'm going to get the corn syrup that was in my science kit bag. And this is just simple corn syrup. The lid might stick a little bit because it is pretty sticky. Take that lid off. I'm going to take the egg. I'm going to put it in my new cup and pour the corn syrup over top of the egg. And we're gonna let that sit for 24 more hours. I still want you to do a hypothesis. Now, don't Google the answer. Take a quick hypothesis. It's not important on whether or not you're right or wrong. The most important thing is that you think about what you think is actually going to happen and make a prediction. That's what learning is all about. So go ahead and write down your hypothesis. You can put it in the comments below. And then I can't wait to find out what you find out in the next 24 hours. Have fun.